What's the title of the film? The Secret Life of Walter. I'm sorry that I'm always giving you these long titles. Right? Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I recently watched a film called The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Directed by, who's the director? Ben Stiller. What kind of film is it? It's a comedy adventure drama. It is a comedy adventure and drama film. So, what's the theme of this movie? Hot Rod, it was never give up. Hector in the Search for Happiness, it was all about finding your happiness. What's the theme of Secret Life of Walter Mitty? What can you learn from the movie?
Don't dream it, live it.
Perfect. Don't dream it, live it. Can anybody think of something else? Somebody else said in the other class, they said, never say no to an adventure. It could be whatever you want it to be. But for this, I'm just going to write down, don't dream it, live it. Drama film with the theme, don't dream it, live it. That's the message we learned from this movie. He gets there, when he's at the beginning of the film, he's sitting there, he works with this girl, Cheryl, and he, instead of talking to her at work, he joins a dating website, pays money for it, and doesn't put any information and struggles to just wave to her, to wink. He just send a little hi. Then he sees her at work and he's just dreaming about meeting her. In the end of the film, he's like, hey, you want to go see a movie or go see my sister? She's doing Grease, doing a play. She's like, okay. Right? So what's the main conflict of the film? Is it person versus person versus person? Who's the person he's fighting?
Himself.
So then it would be person versus himself. Yeah. Could you say it's person versus person?
Yeah.
He is fighting that one guy. The guy comes in to take over and he's afraid he's going to get fired.
Yeah.
It could be that if you want it to be. But for me personally, just what you said, person versus self. The film takes place when?
Many places.
Yeah, it takes all over the world. You can say it takes place all over the world. Takes place in Greenland. Takes place in New York City. Takes place in Iceland. It even takes place in Afghanistan.
Himalaya.
Yeah, in the Himalayas. So what's the main problem of the film? A problem happens when...
You can't find the photo.
Yeah. The last magazine cover ever of Life magazine, which was, by the way, like, before there was Instagram, Life magazine was the magazine in the world. I mean, people went there to see pictures of people when we went to the moon. They went to see pictures of World War II. I mean, Life magazine was famous for its pictures. It was like the place. If you were a photographer and you were a professional, you would want to work at Life magazine. It's like the highest honor you could ever get. So, and now they're going to do the last magazine edition, and he can't find the picture. So, a problem happens when Walter can't find picture number 25. Right? That's the main problem. The other problem he has, and you can even say that if you want to, is that he's afraid to ask Cheryl out. So the main character of the film is Walter. That's an easy one. Walter. He or she? Yes. Weird name. This is his job. He is a negative assets manager at Life magazine. You know what it basically means? He keeps track of all the pictures. That's all he does. Greenland. First, he travels. Oh my gosh. Travels to Greenland. In Greenland, he meets a guy who's drunk, who flies a helicopter. He gets on the helicopter. He rides the helicopter with him, and then he jumps in the ocean and he almost gets attacked by a shark. Those are all details you can add later if you want to. Okay? But then, after he gets back on the boat, where does he go to next?
Iceland.
He goes to Iceland. And I can't spell for crap today. Then, he travels. I can't spell today. To Iceland. In Iceland, he trades his toy for a skateboard. He almost catches Sean. A volcano explodes. He escapes. He goes to a Papa John's. Those are all details you can add later if you want to. So he travels to Iceland. After Iceland, what happens? He gets a text message, remember? And they said he has to go back to New York. So next, he travels back to New York. Well, what happens in New York?
He gives to skateboard.
Yeah, he gives Cheryl's son a skateboard.
So when he comes back, and he talks to the woman.
He talks to the boss or whatever, and he gets fired.
Yeah.
So he goes back to his mom's house, and he's looking at that wallet, and he throws it out. But his mom picks it out of the garbage. And then all of a sudden he gets a clue. He realizes that Sean, the photographer, has been at his mom's house, and that's actually the cake that he ate on the boat in Iceland. I love that. His mom doesn't even bother to say that Sean came and visited, and that one picture he took was of the piano. I just like how this movie is put together. So after that, he decides, I'm not giving up. He goes, I'm going to find that damn picture whether I'm fired or not. He's always checking his money to see how much money he has. So after that, he travels to Afghanistan. He gives Afghani warlords cake. He climbs the mountains. He gets to Afghanistan, he talks to Sean, and what does Sean say? Sean's like, dude, the picture's in your wallet. And Walter's sitting there going, holy crap. I threw that wallet out. So he travels back to the United States, right? And he's all bummed out. He doesn't have a job. He didn't get the picture. They have to finally sell the piano, which was like the most important thing in the whole family. And he's thinking, this is it. I have no job. I can't take care of my mom. I can't take care of my sister. Can't take care of myself. I didn't find the picture. Now we have to sell the one thing we said we'd never sell. And right then and there, his mom gives him the wallet. That's the climax. That's the climax of the film. Because through the whole film, we're asking ourselves, will he get the picture? So, the climax is when Walter's mom gives him the wallet he threw out. Problem is solved when Walter gives the picture to the magazine. And he even asks Cheryl out on a date in real life. Look at how he's changed. He stopped dreaming and he started living. Now, remember, this is a good text. This is a good text. But if you go back and you write right here, in Greenland he meets a drunken pilot, he ends up riding in a helicopter with him, and he jumps and he lands with and the sharks attack him, and then he gets rescued. If you give me details, it becomes great. This is a 3. Don't forget to write your opinion of it here. My opinion of the film is it was good, bad, okay, because, I don't know, whatever you feel like, I would or would not recommend it. That's all you have to do.